Soft drinks, and then what I can do is we have pretzels as one dessert. We want another dessert. What dessert goes well with mini donuts. We'll go on the other side. What?
Pretzels aren't a dessert.
Pretzels are absolutely a dessert.
Pretzels are a snack.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Dietarily speaking, they're a dessert.
Pretzels are served with salt. It's not a dessert. Desserts are sweet.
What about... What? What about sea salt ice cream?
That is still predominantly sweet. Nobody is going to sit here and say that a pretzel is predominantly sweet.
But it's still a dessert.
In that case is used as an accent for the sweet. This is just a goddamn pretzel.
It's still a dessert.
It's not a dessert.
It's absolutely a dessert.
You're a monster and misinformed.
See? Thank you, Shane. Pretzels are a dessert.
How? Who said that? Chatter?
My chat. Yeah.
You're wrong.
He's not
Stop
wrong.
sucking up to your streamer. I know what's going on there. You cut that out. I'm on to you.
No, he's 100% right though in this case.
I'm on to you.
Wait, pretzels are not a dessert. Smoothies are though. That's not true, Arlen.
Oh yeah.
Smoothies are not a dessert.
Whatever that was, I like them.
But smoothies are not always a dessert though.
What classification standard are you using to say that a pretzel is a dessert and a smoothie is not? What is your basis?
The amount of, nutritional value it gives you.
What nutritional value?
Pretzels don't give you nearly as much nutritional value as, a smoothie would.
Define nutritional value.
The shit you put into your body that is good for you nutritionally speaking.
Well, a lot of smoothies not so good. That's a shit ton of sugar. Pretzels don't have nearly so much sugar. A diabetic is going to be having a very different experience between those two things.
What are you putting in your smoothies?
Dude, fruit sugar is, tremendously high.
You should only be putting in, a single piece of fruit, though.
Who makes a smoothie out of a single piece of fruit?
Almost everyone!
A single piece of fruit?
Depending on the fruit, yes!
It's 5 or 6 things of fruit.
Smoothies are not a dessert.
A whole-ass banana, 2 apples, 5 blueberries.
You wouldn't sit down and finish dinner and be like, hey, do you want a smoothie for dessert? But you would sit down and finish dinner and be like, you want a pretzel for dessert?
No, what is wrong with you? I would absolutely go for a smoothie for a dessert rather than a pretzel for a dessert.
No, you get the smoothie for, lunch.
No.
Yes!
You can use a smoothie for a lunch. A pretzel is a snack.
Smoothie goes with lunch, not dinner or dessert. Pretzel could absolutely go with dinner or dessert.
It could go as a side dish. I've done that at German
Okay,
restaurants.
yeah, see, a milkshake
nice pretzel as a...
A milkshake isn't a smoothie, though. So you can't, I get a milkshake...
Definition?
What do you mean?
What is the difference between a milkshake and a smoothie? Where's the line
The
drawn?
addition of ice cream.
What about milkshake made with frozen yogurt?
It's still an ice cream.
It's a frozen yogurt. You can put yogurt in a smoothie, can't you?
Depending on the yogurt.
So you could use frozen yogurt, which makes it a smoothie.
But then it's not... What?
I've confused them.
That's disgusting.
I got him.
That's disgusting.
Really, all I'm saying is categorizations of food stuff is arbitrary and entirely made up in every way, shape, and form.
It's because the smoothie is less nutritious that is a dessert. No, a smoothie is not less nutritious for you than a fucking pretzel. There's so much bread.
Bread is good for you.
And it's like a cake type of bread too. Bread is not that good for you.
No, it's not a cake type of bread. Cake types of breads have sugar.
So do pretzels! They just put salt on top!
Don't.
Yes, they do!
Not that much sugar, they really don't. It's like a sourdough pretzel. Bread ain't cake.
Anything can be a dessert if you put dessert stuff in it. Yes.
You know what doesn't have any dessert type stuff in it? A pretzel.
That's not true.
Unless you were to put a bunch of cinnamon and sugar on top of the pretzel. But a regular
Is cinnamon not...
pretzel with
Wait,
salt,
wait, hang on.
Nah.
You say unless you put cinnamon.
Yes. That is not a standard pretzel. Standard pretzel does not come with cinnamon and sugar on it.
What?
Pretzels do not by default come with cinnamon and sugar on them.
Yes, they do!
They don't.
If I go to a store, and ask for a pretzel, it's going to have cinnamon on it.
It does. No. Wherever you're going is wrong.
It's the same with like a funnel cake and whipped cream. If you ask for a funnel cake, they're going to give you whipped cream on it.
No. Funnel cake is so different from pretzel. A pretzel is just like a bagel-like bread
They're legitimately sold at the exact same store.
And then boiled, so like no more sugar than typical, and then it's sprinkled with a thick rock salt, like big chonky pretzel salt. That's a standard pretzel.
If I go to an amusement park and I go to the place that sells funnel cakes, like where I live, I go to that amusement park, I go to the funnel cake place. They have an their entire menu is listed as, and I quote, dessert menu.
Well, a pretzel
and it has both pretzels and funnel.
A pretzel by default is a very basic, simple, neutral bread product that you can sweeten up with sweet stuff, or it can just be salty and thus a savory snack. A pretzel is not by default. The traditional return with a V to tradition pretzel is salty. The German style Pretzel, not sweet, and thus not a dessert. That's the fundamental issue of that exchange. We had ourselves a cultural mismatch of wherever the hell you're getting your pretzels.
Next, you're gonna tell me you don't unboil your tea.
Boiled the water, you made it too hot. But I'm also not like an actual tea connoisseur. I had a guy on one of my...
Oh, no! You can't say that!
What?
You can't just say that and then just say JK! They said they put mayo on their pretzels, and I'm like, even if you don't mean it, you can't say that!
That's a thing you could do! You could put mayo on a pretzel!
No, you can't! That's disgusting!
I am willing to go out on a limb and say I guarantee in Japan there are places that will give you pretzels slathered with mayo.
We'll find out. I'm going to Japan. I'll look for a mayo pretzel, and if it exists...
You can find yourself a pretzel place. I don't actually know if they're, like, into pretzels at all. I really don't know.
I don't know either.
No. Hey, new chatter. I bet largely you'll agree with me. This Yahoo over here thinks pretzels are a dessert. Now who's right? Yeah.
They are a dessert! We need to know now. This is actually, like, a thing. I'm sorry to get you involved. Pretzels are a dessert. Thank you.
Where the hell are you from?
Thank you.
Coming from?
That is 3 people consistently telling you that pretzels are a dessert.
On what basis? Tell me what makes it a dessert.
It's a dessert food! You wouldn't eat it with lunch! You would eat it after dinner, when you're ready for a dessert. If you're out at a park, like an amusement park for the day, and you want a nice treat, you have a pretzel.
Pretzels are not that is not an appropriate criterion to differentiate foods.
Absolutely is.
That is a snack What you are describing is a snack.
No! Fucking trail mix is a snack, not a pretzel!
Yeah. Pretzels are in trail mix!
No! No!
Pretzels go in trail mix!
They're in party mix! Whoa, 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 whoa. There's no takebacks. That's not how that works.
Yeah,
they said
desserts
starting
are
to
sweet. What differentiates a
Not
dessert
all
is that
desserts
they
are sweet.
Name a dessert that is not sweet that is also not pretzels. You even have your pretzels are sweet. What kind of an argument are you trying to make right now? Oh.
What does the dictionary say?
Let's see. Noun, the sweet course eaten at the end of a meal. The term dessert can apply to many sweets, such as biscuits, cakes, cookies, custards, gelatins, ice creams, pastries, pies, puddings, macaroons, sweet soups, tarts, and fruit salad. Fruit is commonly found in dessert courses because of its naturally occurring sweetness. Desserts are sweet. Now, if you're eating a sweet pretzel, that is a dessert.
Oh, not sweet dessert. Beer.
I'm sorry, did you just list beer as a dessert?
Yes!
No!
Then you're an alcoholic!
Beer is a beverage. Are you listing dessert?
I'm
as
sorry.
a
Hang on.
specific
Hang on.
meal?
No. Hang on. Say that again.
Beer is a drink?
Okay.
I don't drink anything?
What about the smoothies you claimed were desserts? By your logic, you should have been taking that side too.
No, smoothies are not necessarily a drink. Beer is a liquid.
Smoothies are
that
absolutely
you
a
wash
drink.
something
What do you
down.
mean? Rice cakes. Those aren't sweet. They're a dessert.
Well, with rice cakes, you're starting to get into cultural differences because rice cakes are sweet for the culture they're in. They don't usually go as hard on sweetness. But also, if it is not sweet, entirely unsweet, I would simply call it a snack instead of a dessert. Although, yeah, rice cake, I might agree, just is a snack. It depends what you mean by a rice cake. I was thinking of sort of the more tacky or mochi style, which those might be a little sweeter, which could fall into dessert. But
mochi
like
is
the
a sweet
crispier
dessert.
ones,
No, the crispier
ones would just be
No.
a snack.
No, those are still dessert.
What is your problem and resistance with calling something a snack? A snack is a valid descriptor of something.
No,
It's a savory snack, not a dessert. Okay, here's the thing about pretzels, though. You like to claim that they are a dessert, but what about pretzel buns? Pretzel buns. You use pretzel buns.
Those
on
things are
burgers.
stupid. No.
Pretzel buns are just pretzels cut down the middle.
You just use a whole wheat bun. Don't put a fucking pretzel on your burger. That's gross.
No, it's delicious because
no, it's
pretzels
not.
Are savory by default. Pretzel buns, baby. So you can kiss those buns. Not a dessert.
Suck my bubble tea.
Well, you can kiss my pretzel buns and I'll suck your bubble tea. It'll be an equal exchange. I lost track of the money because I was just yelling about food shit, and I realized I have way enough money to put down my coaster.
Yeah, get your expensive coaster. I'm focusing on my restaurant area here while you do.
No, I've been fighting too much about the pretzels.
Oh my god.
It's honestly been freaking hilarious.
Arlowen says, I think anything Americans eat for breakfast can be considered a dessert because you can't digest anything without the requisite amounts of sugar early in the morning.
I mean, that's largely true. Our muffins are just freaking cupcakes without frosting.
Oh, I hate muffins.
I like muffins.
I don't like muffins at all. They got some stuff going on that I'm just like, I don't... It's too much for, like, a treat.
That's why you eat them for breakfast.
I guess, okay, sorry. That's the better way I'd classify it then. I would call a pretzel a treat.
And so I can generally get behind that definition because that's very reminiscent of a snack.
But a snack is different from a treat. A treat is like... A snack I see as something that you could considerably have every day if you're hungry between, like, lunch and dinner.
That's a snack.
That is a snack. But you would not always have certain foods as a snack. Like, I wouldn't have a pretzel every day for a snack. Trail mix?
If I had
maybe.
the candy, I would. I would have a pretzel every day. But apparently, you put sugary shit on your pretzels, so of course you wouldn't.
I don't
I
put it
also
on there.
wouldn't have a
They
donut.
give it to you pre-made with fucking cinnamon.
That's not how normal pretzels are. I can't say this enough. Your pretzels are weird. Here,
Your hand
put these
or their
benches
head?
here. So they're right in the splash zone if anybody's rolling and throwing up.
Also, my newest shop is so generic, it kind of makes me sick. I'd like to introduce our newest shop attraction, Candy.
Candy.
It's just
what?
candy.
Oh, yep. Even in the list of like the products, it's just candy. I don't know what the shit that is.
Just candy.
Candy.
There's
Also a dessert.
There's no excuse for it. Candy's absolutely a dessert, but it's also a treat.